What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Suave, man. We are here with some more sports talk today. Now, before I get into the topic today, man, hit that like button, hit that sub button. As well, join the Telegram. Telegram is completely for free. But discussion today, we'll be talking about your boy Jayson Tatum. A lot of people really don't like Jayson Tatum. A lot of people don't even think he's a true All Star. They think he's a fake All Star, But I'm gonna give y'all my take on it, my side of things on it. A lot of people think he's generational talent, everything. So I'm gonna run down everything that I think about Jayson Tatum. I like him as a player, so don't catch any hate from me. This is not my take. This is what I see on Twitter, Instagram, everything. So TikTok, don't be mad at me for what I'm finna say, but be mad at the folks that started this take. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this topic. So with the first take, I know a lot of people are saying, is Jayson Tatum generational talent? Me personally, when I hear generational talent, think about like LeBron, Curry, um, Wemby. You see people that you see things that you would never see again in a long time. You know, So to see the Curry, change the game, he changed the game literally. Everybody want to shoot threes now. You see LeBron James. LeBron made it look easy to go to 8 straight final appearances. Like it's little things like that. Wemby, you're standing at like what 7'5", 7'3", whatever 7'6", whatever he is, how tall he is. The man looked like Kevin Durant. He can shoot, play defense. The man was real deal, a rookie of the year. Not only was he a rookie of the year, he was on the first team all defense. The only rookie to ever do that. He's in the elite category. You know what I mean? That when I hear generational talent, that's what I think about. And for Jayson Tatum, I don't think he's generational talent. I mean, he's 6'8". Some might say he's 6'10". But we literally see people like him. If he's 6'8", then there's a lot of people that play like him. Okay, like for instance, Paul George. They kind of got similarities. I mean, one might got a deeper bag, but they kind of got the same similarities. I mean, people mold their body to play like Paul George. I mean, I'm not saying Jayson Tatum did that, but we see people hoop like him. He doesn't do anything special to change the game of basketball. Like, he might have changed the Boston culture a little bit, but he doesn't do anything on the floor for me to be like he's generational talent. He's not bringing anything into the game to be like, yeah, he's generational. He's gonna change the game. Any of that. So I don't think he's generational. I just don't see it. Me personally. And I know for another take, second take for y'all, man. I don't know why people do this. I don't know why they compare a younger person to Jayson Tatum every single last time. That's one thing I can say I hate for Tatum. When Luka was popping off, they was comparing Luka to Jayson Tatum. I mean, yes, Luka is younger. Luka is better as well. But every time a young star is emerging, it's like Jayson Tatum is the comparison. Like, for instance, Ant. They comparing Ant, who is 22, barely like starting his career for real in the NBA. He's been in like 3-4 years, and we're comparing this man to a guy that's been in the NBA for 7 years. Tatum has been in the league for 7 years, bro, and we comparing him to Ant. Why are people doing that? Why are people attacking Ant when he has a bad game to Tatum? And why are people attacking Tatum when he has a bad game to Ant? I don't understand. Compare him to somebody that's in that draft class that's around that same age. Keep comparing them to Luka. We kind of got to the point that we realized that Luka is a lot better than Tatum. So we're trying to, people are trying to find people to compare him to when they feel like they're going to be on that type level. It's levels to this. Luka's on a whole nother level than Tatum. We all know that now. It's set in stone. We all know that now. But I don't know why people tend to get that. I don't know why people try to do that comparison. Okay? Tatum is better than Anthony Edwards. We all know that. He's been in the league for 7 years. He's been to a finals. Anthony Edwards is just he's an emerging star. Compare Ant to people that's, pretty much in his weight class around that same age that's playing good basketball the same way he is on a high level. Okay? So that's one thing I dislike about it. I hate the whole concept of the Ant and Jayson Tatum thing. Like they're not the same player whatsoever. They're two completely different players. You know, so we need to stop that first and foremost. Just stop the Ant and the Tatum comparisons. I absolutely hate that comparison. But I know another take that I've been seeing that I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. But is Jayson Tatum, is he really the best player on his team? Now I know a lot of people are like skeptical. Every time Jaylen Brown pops off have a good game, they throw that question in the air. But I think people forget Jaylen Brown was a top 3 pick, bro. Jaylen Brown was literally a top 3 pick. He came in 1 year after he'd been in the league for 6 years. He's supposed to be doing this. He's literally supposed to be good. What are we saying here? Like, what are we doing here? Like, Jaylen Brown's not supposed to be no role player. He's supposed to be good. He's a top 3 pick. He was number 3 pick, just like Tatum. Is he the best player on the team, though? No. Is it close? Is it far away that he's not the best player on the team? Maybe. But let's come on, be real. We know who they gonna pay and we know who they not gonna pay. If it came down to them losing this series or losing in the finals a couple more times, let's be real. We know who gonna leave and we know who's staying. They're gonna keep Jayson Tatum and they're letting Jaylen Brown walk. At the end of the day, we know that. We know who they're gonna keep. So stop that narrative of Jaylen Brown being the best player on that team. He's the best player on that team at times. Jayson Tatum, he's a wishy-washy superstar. All-star, whatever category you want to put him in. Superstar, all-star, whatever category you want to put him in. But Jaylen Brown wishy-washy too. Y'all gotta realize Jaylen Brown is wishy-washy too. Last year, not in the finals, but in the playoffs against Miami, what did he do? He folded. They all folded. So I'm not gonna sit here and say Jaylen Brown just a saint on the court because he's not. He's trash as well sometimes. And so is Jayson Tatum, and we saw that the other night when Jaylen Brown hit 40, and Jayson Tatum, he covered up that stinker of a game he was having, shooting 9 for 20, 23 points, 1-7 from 3. He covered that game up. He covered that up. That was a terrible game by him. I don't care what nobody says. That was a trash game by him. Garbage. JB saved him. And the Pacers coach gave up. Down 14 with like 10 minutes. Come on, bro. Let's be real here. But for the last and final take, that this is the take I absolutely love, is Jayson Tatum a go-to player? And in my opinion, I see a bunch of yes and no's. In my opinion, no, he's not a go-to player. He's literally not a go-to player. He's not a person that can just be like, here, give me the ball. I'm going to get us a bucket for the game. They are literally a my turn team. They are my turn. Jayson Tatum get a turn. Jaylen Brown get a turn. Drew Holiday get a turn. Derek White get a turn. Shit, Al Horford even get a turn sometimes. So it's like, is he really a go-to? Porzingis get a turn. Like, when it's down the stretch, how people got Jokic down the stretch, or Luka, Kyrie, people like that caliber, down the stretch, give me the ball and give me a bucket. Jayson Tatum not one of those guys. And I'm going to just put it out like that. He's just not one of them guys. So, me personally, I don't think he's a go-to player. And I'm not saying that he can't be a go-to player, because he can be a go-to player, but he's definitely not showing it. And the only reason that he can be a go-to player is because he has he has the talent to do it. He has the talent to do it. But he has so many players around him to the point that he's not. It's a my turn team. We got a top 3 pick in Jaylen Brown. He's a my turn player. Last game was his turn. All right, he got 40 out of him. Cool. Tatum, it might be his turn tonight. Who knows? We're gonna see. When Porzingis come back, he might get a turn. Drew Holiday had a turn the other day. They're my turn team, bro. It's whoever got the ball, whoever got the hot hand at the end of the game in a late game situation. That's who we riding with. That true coach gonna go with. It's not gonna be none of that. Jayson Tatum gonna take the last 8 shots. No, no, it's gonna be Tatum, hot potato, Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, whoever got the ball in a good mismatch situation. That's who getting the ball. It ain't gonna ever just be here. Give me the ball. I'm Jayson Tatum. No. So, but that's my take on Jayson Tatum. That's how I absolutely feel on Jayson Tatum. Um, but really good player, really good player. Very wishy-washy at times. Do I think they should win this series? Yes, they should easily win this series. Now that Tyrese Halliburton is down and hurt, don't know if he's gonna play tonight. But they stole one. They stole first game, and then they just beat Bob them in the second game. So I feel like the Pacers are giving up. They waved the white flag. So yeah, I absolutely think Boston will win the series. But as far as Tatum go, love you as an athlete. Think you're really good, but there's a lot of flaws. And that's why people build these narratives around Jayson Tatum. Because as a basketball player, bro, you're in your 7th year. Honestly, he's supposed to be in his prime. He's nearly supposed to be in his prime. So, based off his last 3 years, he's playing like it's 2021, 2022. I understand that he plays the same every year, bro. His nothing changes about him. It's like he just doesn't get better. Like 1 year, 2021, 22, he averaged 27 points per game. Okay? 27 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. 2022, 2023 was his best year. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. And this year, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Like, bro, I understand that you got this talent around you. I understand that, but we're expecting this to be your team. Like, we expect Jayson Tatum to be if he's gonna come out and say he can be the face of the franchise and all that good stuff. I know you're sacrificing some of your play. Yes, cool. But bro, you gotta I just feel like he gotta real deal be that guy. Like for example, Luka and Kyrie and everybody else on the team, right? It was a discussion throughout the year. Luka or Kyrie, who the best player on that team? We obviously was figuring out from last night that game-winning 3 from Luka Doncic is who's getting the ball at the end of the game for a game-winning shot. Can we say the same thing for Tatum? Can we give the ball to Tatum in a late-game situation to tie it? I don't know anymore because literally Jaylen Brown just took a 3 to put them in overtime. So can we truly say we're going to get a ball to Tatum? He smoked the wide open layup. He smoked the mid-range shot. They got 7 offensive rebounds. That's the only reason they came out with that game. And the Pacers choked it. So it's almost like, who are we giving the ball to on Boston at the late game situation? It could be Tatum. It could be anybody. Tatum, Derek White, Drew Holiday. Everybody get a turn. But on the Dallas Mavericks, we know who's going to get the ball. We know Luka going to get the ball. We know he is. So that's what separates them. So from Jayson Tatum, what everybody expects you to be, they expect you to be. If you're going to carry all this weight on your shoulders of texting Kobe, wearing Kobe armbands, saying you can be the face of the league, act like it. That's all I'm going to say. No hate on them. Like I said, these are takes that I see on Twitter, Instagram, and everything. Not hating on the man or nothing. But some things just got to be addressed. I absolutely love him as a player. But it's just some things just got to just come together, and then you'll be that guy. But that's going to do it for my take. I'm gonna be dropping more videos like this as well. But hit that like button, hit that sub button. We're going to see what they do tonight versus Indiana. But your boy Suave is out. Peace.